Well, this was disappointing from SHAQ and Jack. You know, guys, SHAQ is unusually disrespectful and aggressive towards Whitney here. He doesn't behave like this with the other girls, if you noticed. And I feel like he sometimes seems to feel like he has this license to speak to Whitney in a certain way, but he wouldn't speak to the other girls in that way. He's kind of curt and dismissive with her in a way that he isn't with the other girls. And it's really bad. So they carry on their fallout from last night. This is them attempting to have a kind of low-key, calm-down conversation. And you can see SHAQ is really quite bothered and borderline aggressive and determined to prove that he's done nothing wrong and it's all her being the agitator.
This whole game, I thought me and you were friends. Now, at the fire pit, in that situation, I felt like you threw me under the bus in a sense. You said us not kissing was Belle's decision. You made it seem like I don't care about Helena's feelings and I still wanted to just kiss Belle regardless of anything.
I'm sorry if it came across like that. I was just speaking from Belle's perspective.
And then the whole AJ coming for like AJ's character as well.
Yeah, but I never said that you came for her character. What are you talking about? There's a difference between someone's character and your opinion. Scott, can you back me on this?
No, because obviously...
Scott, I'm gonna actually like...
If you want to bring Scott into this, because everything I literally said in the kitchen just now, Scott said, I hear you.
Can you hear me on this?
Go on.
Because mediator, because
Go on.
you're not getting it.
You're reading into it too much. I'm seeing it. I'm talking about it as a love language. I'm going to say this in the clearest terms that I possibly can.
And you're also going to humble your tone.
I'm very humble in my tone. I am very humble in my tone. I am very humble in my tone. Because I'm not talking to you in a disrespectful manner. Because the way you spoke to me at the fire pit was disrespectful, and I'm not talking to you in a disrespectful way. I'm going to... No, wait, hold on a second.
I don't think this is the time to have this conversation.
I am literally going to say this to you in the clearest way I possibly can. I never came for AJ's character.
I never said that you did.
You said the word character while I was at the fire pit.
Okay, yeah, bye.
Say less, right?
Then to make matters worse, we have this moment where Whitney is sitting with Jack. And I thought Jack was talking about SHAQ, but he isn't. Jack's saying, yeah, you know, it was really disappointing to see how you kind of behaved. Words to that effect. I'm like, and Whitney gives him that look as to say, what's wrong with you? And then he's telling Tommy and one of the other guys, yeah, you know, this is the side of her I just don't like. It's like, what is wrong? Jack, don't you get how this works, right? If you want to get with Whitney, you're going to have to be diplomatic. In all relationships, you know, when the person you supposedly are falling in love with or the person you like gets angry, gets in an argument, you should never go in with, you were in the wrong. You should always go in diplomatically and say, what happened? Tell me more. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. And then days later, maybe talk about it in a different way. And I don't think Whitney was in the wrong here anyway. Jack's being so stupid. So I think now Whitney's going to distance herself from Jack, cling to Connor, and this could put the Whitney and Jack fire out completely, because I just think, why would she like him after he's spoken to her like this and spoken to others about her like this?
It all got very out of hand very quickly, which obviously can't be nice for you. Just didn't think you needed to come across that way, to be fair. Like, it wasn't really nice to hear.
Okay. Charge it.
Don't tell me I can hear it.
Is it like sort of putting you off a little bit? Yeah, big time. Like, it's always been in the back of my mind. Like, I've seen how she can get involved in that type of stuff, and it never sits well with me.
Every time I'm playing
You didn't even hear my side, Judge. Judge Jack. Like, you prejudged me. There's nothing for me to talk about. You can't handle my outside world. Charge it.